We have, Your Honor.
Defendant, please rise.
And we find the defendant, Chris Vaughn, not guilty.
Good Thursday, everyone. Jazz Broganzo here. Excuse me. Another What's Next. All right, we have jumped around a myriad of stories. Of course, the most recent and the most man of the hour, and that would be one Dave Chappelle. And of course, that fire is not going to be put out anytime soon. But we're going to jump to a story that I think most people have missed, but then again, the media won't report. A court case just recently occurred, a decision that was made, and because of Whooite racism, yes, but with a twist. Let's take a look. This comes out of Outkick. White guy awarded millions in jury in reverse discrimination case after diversity and inclusion team's misstep. White guy David Duvall, a former North Carolina hospital marketing executive, has several $1 million in the bank pending appeal thanks to a federal jury that decided his firing was a form of reverse discrimination. A federal jury in Charlotte announced Tuesday that Duvall, who in 2018 was fired from his job at Novant Health, where he served as senior vice president of marketing communications, was awarded $10 million in punitive damages. Duvall's claimed that he'd been fired as the Novant Health diversity and inclusion team started making itself known within the company. After being fired in 2018, the company split Duvall's job between two women, one white, one black. The white woman served under him in the department, while the black woman was moved into the position of chief marketing officer, according to the Daily Mail. An attorney for Duvall argued that his client was fired due as part of the company's 5-year plan to show diversity by 2020. The attorney wrote in the lawsuit that Nova had fired other white executives as part of its diversity and inclusion plan, including chief legal officer, medical group president, chief information officer, patient experience officer, and the president of Haymarket Medical Center. Wow, that's a lot of dismissals. In each case, the attorney said that Novant placed white men with a black person or a woman. Luke Largess told the Daily Mail that his client, who now lives in Michigan, isn't anti-diversity or inclusion, but added that firing people just to create job opportunities where there is none isn't the right approach. Mr. Duvall was committed to D&I, sat on a system committee to promote, and his team created marketing materials, the attorney stated. The case is about the fact that you cannot fire people just to create opportunities to fill positions. It's not a case against diversity and inclusion. Well, it is. In the long term, it is, and I'll prove that in my point and my thoughts. Novant said it will pursue all legal options, including appeal, over the next several weeks and months. Good luck, because he won round one. He's going to win round two. Duvall found employment with the Henry Ford Health System in 2019, but was fired in January 2020 after less than a year on a job. Wow. At the time, two sources told Cranes that Henry Ford wasn't aware of Duvall had been fired from Novant in 2018. Really? So you do a background check and you find that the guy was fired because of stupidity and assholery. Okay. Cranes further reported that Henry Ford System CEO Wright Lassiter III actually apologized to the departments managed by Duvall for hiring after it was learned that he had been fired for reverse discrimination lawsuit in North Carolina. It's unclear whether Duvall will have a wrongful termination case in Michigan as well. My thoughts. Wow. One, I hate to say it, but it's about time. The fact of the matter is that you have people who are being fired completely for being white. because of your whiteness, we must create diversity and inclusion. So when you are taking people who have been established at their careers, and it seems like this guy Duvall, and you create positions within the company, which you can as a private company, but at the expense of experienced employees, not because of performance, which is usually the case when you are dismissing somebody or questioning their abilities, writing them up, what have you, disciplinary actions, but because of the color of your skin. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. And I'm glad Duvall won the lawsuit. Now, of course, that's just round one, as I said. But when you have another company, he moves to another state, another company finds out that he was fired because of reverse discrimination and fires him as well. Oh my, he's got another lawsuit on his hands. And this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous and bullshit. You got a lot of companies that are doing this. And I'm surprised that there are not more lawsuits pending because of this. I think it's absolutely disgusting. And it is racist. It's just flat out racist that you fire somebody because they're them being white. But we have seen that a lot in 2020 and 2021. And this shit needs to stop. It needs to stop. Coming from someone who's Hispanic, to me, I think it's disgusting. To me, affirmative action needs to be banned. That's something else. Basically, yes, you're hired because you're black. Yes, you're hired because you're a woman. Yes, you're hired because you happen to be black, pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a man who's in a wheelchair with rickets. Yeah, you're hired. White guy, you're fired. That's garbage. It's absolute garbage. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Barganzo. This is what's next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a thing. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.